Bright Stars is a mentorship program for vulnerable children who've been removed from unstable situations and placed into children's homes. We recruit, screen, and train adult volunteers who spend 1 hour a week with a child for 1 year. During this time, they build a caring and committed relationship, giving the child guidance, self-esteem, and most importantly, hope. Poverty, illness, abuse, and neglect affect many of our children, and options for the future seem limited. In this video clip, you will meet Paul and Nokhanyo, graduates of the Bright Stars program, who now have a very different story to tell.
I had a mentor for 1 year. My Bright Stars mentor's name was Tasha.
My mentor's name is Justin Foxton, and we have been together for, I think, 5 years now.
When Tasha and I got to see each other, we would go out for breakfast, sometimes for lunch, because we were both busy, because I was a matric and she was always busy because she's a lawyer and she has to deal with cases. So we would just go for breakfast, for lunch, and then maybe she would come to my home and we would just chat about things, about life.
We would usually go out for lunch and then we will sit and discuss a few things. We would talk about things that will get us to have a better future.
The biggest events that we had plans for, we were planning when we got together, was matric dance. That was the most highlight of my year last year. A matric dance was possible because of my mentor. And that's why sometimes I think Tasha was my God-given gift last year at the right time. She organized everything, which is the best part of everything. And she just made me the happiest girl alive.
I wouldn't be here doing this video if it wasn't for Justin, and to have him in my life is, I don't have the right word, but he is like a father to me.
Before I had Tash, my life was just a busy grade 12 life, you know, sometimes boring because I had no plans, had nothing to do. When I was stuck with my books, and I got headaches sometimes, and you know, I wouldn't go out. I wasn't really that social. Having a mentor was the best thing in my life because I learned a lot from her. I got inspiration because at some point I wasn't sure of what I wanted to do. At first I wanted to be a lawyer, but because she was a lawyer as well, she gave me advice. She told me about how it is to be a lawyer. Because I had her in my life, I was able to decide like what I really wanted to do with my own life.
Right now I am working. I also do my IT studies. Without Justin, that wouldn't have happened. Maybe I would be living in the street by now. So having him in my life has made a big change.
I think having Tasha in my life and having Bright Stars to give me Tasha in my life will have a great impact. It has already, because now I know where I'm going and I am inspired, I'm determined, because somebody tried to push me, somebody tried to guide me into the right direction.
Mentorship opens doors and empowers vulnerable children to become valuable members of South African society. Just 1 hour a week for 1 year has a transformative impact on children's lives. We invite you to consider becoming a Bright Stars mentor. There are no special requirements except that you be over 21, have your own transport, and a desire to help children fulfill their potential. Bright Stars provides full mentor training, ongoing support, and resources to make your mentorship experience as fulfilling as possible. For more information on Bright Stars, go to www.brightstarsmentors.org.za or email info@peaceagency.org.za.